would you say is the congregation's responsibility outside of the church in addressing and coping with mental illness?
How do they act outside of the church?
Yeah.
I think that many people who, they just go do it, but there is a disconnect between what they believe, they say they believe, what they experience at church, and what they do outside the church. I just think there's not a connection. There's hard to, and this is part of the answer to the question of the fragmentation of people. Why are we fragmented? Because I'm not taught and I don't know how to put together these two things. So I go to work, I go to a job who provides insurance for me to get help. But I don't know how that fits in with God's perspective and whether I should get the help. I go get the help, but I go to church and I get preached that, why don't you trust in God? Why are you over there at the, God can heal? So I'm confused. I'm not sure whether I should be doing that, I shouldn't be doing that. If I do it, do I want to let the saints know about it? Do I want it? So it's problematic in that sense.
So you're giving us a whole lot. So going forward, and I know, this is at you on the fly, what would you say should happen to make improvements in our community when it comes to coping with and addressing mental illness?
We are trying in the city of Akron right now to set up conversations between mental health professionals and the church so that we can we can coalesce and create an environment where we can work together and people can get what they need and the services are distributed to the people who need them. What we often end up doing is having a top-down approach where we're trying to give services to people who don't know they need them and are therefore not going to make themselves available, are not going to avail themselves of them because I don't know I need it. I'm not sure my church wants me to do it. There's just a whole problem. But if the church community and the mental health professional community can come together and work through this, and this is part of one of the things I'm doing, trying to create the theology and the philosophy of how these things work together so people will not be conflicted when they do it. I believe we can create a program of health and help for people that will allow them to get what they need.
So you think it's possible that we can make a turnaround so that there won't be this confusion of dealing with it in religion? And
it's always possible. It's going to be a whole lot of work for somebody, me one of them, but I'm going to be one of them. But yeah, it's always possible. It's always hope. But yeah, this is a huge problem. It's not a simple problem because even though we're talking about mental health as a facet of the problem is how does the church interact with the professional world?
Yes.
So that's the bigger nut to crack, but we keep working at it. I do.